to Jrue and AD, I mean, what was this game for like for y'all two to have such big performances and to close it out in front of this home crowd?
You closer to the mic, bro.
Nah, it was fun. It was fun. It was good just to win at home, close the series out, get ready for our next opponent. But the crowd was in it all night, both games. They tried to do whatever they tried to do to, get us off our rhythm in that first half. And, we kind of, reacted to it a little bit, but coming out of halftime, we had to get back locked in, and we were able to get back locked in and still a game. So it was fun playing against this crowd, playing against this team, two great point guards. And these two guys did an excellent job on them all series. Made it tough for them, but I had a tremendous time playing against them. Now it's time to get ready for our next opponent.
AD, after game one, you talked about getting that monkey off your back or winning a playoff game. How does it feel to actually win a playoff series for you, though, to finally – is it validation?
Yeah, it was fun. Like I said, it was fun. Doe been shooting to me all series about, being great, and being great and stuff like that. So I just try to go out every game and just play, the best of my ability to go out there and help the team win. Trying to build a legacy here in New Orleans and let people know that we're for real.
Jrue, when you re-signed this summer, decided to come back and play with AD and keep this pairing going, did you picture this? Was this ever in your mind of a night like this and a week like this?
This is definitely part of the plan. I guess I wouldn't say that sweeping the 3 seed was a detail, but knowing when I was coming back, we had DeMarcus. We had always talked about Rondo coming, and that was a part of the plan, making the playoffs, and obviously not knowing how far we'd go in the playoffs, but obviously making the playoffs was the plan. But to be here now, man, this is a good feeling, especially with these two right here and the rest of our team. It's again, man, it's nothing but a blessing. Everything we went through this season, from big injuries to trades and all that. I think Anthony said it best. They were sleeping on us, and no, I think everybody counted us out. But to be here at this point right now feels pretty good.
Kind of feel the embrace of this city maybe more than in your 4 or 5 years of industry. You feel it a little bit?
For sure, and I feel like the fans needed results, and that's what they've gotten. I feel like we come out and we play hard every night for them to try to win and to try to win games. And like Anthony said, it's just a part of all of our legacies here to be able to build something and continually build that.
I'm certain you guys didn't take a clinching game for granted, but can you talk about the second half when they were able to close the gap and make it a real tight game? What did you guys do in the huddle? What did you do on the floor to respond to that, to pull the game out?
Just because he's the floor general, I think he should say something.
You want me to start? But even when they closed the gap, we just try to stay poised, keep our composure. We were still winning, at home. So we just wanted to make sure that we, got 3 stops in a row and then executed on the offensive end. So, but though he leaves us on the floor. He talking to us defensively. There's times where, I was on a certain guy, he's telling me to go, or he's telling me to help, stuff like that. So he's been good for us. But, when they closed the gap, I think Jrue's job and Dozi's job on those 2 guards was tremendous. We were able to get some rebounds and then go execute on the offensive end.
Rajon, can you talk a little about what Anthony was saying, that you've been in his ear about being great and what's behind that message? And also, you said the other day how you thought you were joining the best big 3 in the NBA when you came here. Was this as good of a big 2 game and a big moment as you've seen?
I play with a lot of great players, and what I see in these 2 guys every night and what they're able to do when I go back and watch film, it's amazing what they do. And I'm a big believer in the entire team watching film, because you're able to appreciate what your teammates do, what they do best, and you're able to play to their strengths. So before each game, I always go to these 2 and tell them to be great. That's what they are, and the game spoke for themselves tonight. And I love playing with these guys. They're great teammates, the great people off the court, and they made the game easier for me.
And you've seen some great playoff performances. You've had some great playoff performances. Where would you rank what those guys did tonight?
Given the situation, you know, like you guys said, the way they came back and cut the lead within, I think, 2 or 3, we put the ball in these guys' hands and they delivered for us. So I got to put that up there as far as top 4 or 5 that I've seen with the pressure situation. You know, like I said, we didn't.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, given the situation, I mean, Paul against LeBron was the one that goes up there, Game 6 at the crib. But other than that, they've had some elite games, very efficient. I think they both shot 15 for 23, 24 or whatever. So couldn't ask for a better duo right now, especially time need where we needed to get the ball in the hole. You know, we put the ball in Jrue's hand. He made the right decisions and knocked down some big free throws.
Hey, Rajon, kind of following up on Mike's question there. When you came here, I think you were sitting there in September and you said certain places you go, you know you may not be able to win, but you came here because you truly felt like you could win. How good can this team be now that these two you say want to be great, but now have a taste of success, have swept the team, have moved on to the second round? How far can this team go?
Well, you know, like I said, I came here to win a championship. You know, I didn't come here to beat a team in the first round or the second round. My expectations were high coming in, knowing that the talent I was playing with. I think day one when we all got together at Kentucky, I knew it was kind of real as far as the talent that we were playing with, the characteristics of the guys off the court. It kind of all meshed, and it took a while, but at the end of the day, nothing comes together so quickly, and we're able to come together, continue to play for one another, believe in each other, and like I said, this is just one check mark of the big goal that we have in mind. So we're going to continue to try to stay even keel throughout the playoffs, get a couple days of rest, and come back locked in, ready to go against probably the defending champs.
Hey, Rajon, over here. When the game started getting chippy, what was the message in the huddle to sort of settle down and going into halftime?
Well, I felt like the message was to me directly. They were trying to tell me to make sure I kept my composure and to get thrown out. But you know, I live for those moments. I was trying to stay smart, and as far as not get thrown out from my teammates, I don't want to let them down again. And you know, everyone was telling me to be cool. And Jrue chose a little rage a little bit, and like I said, it was nothing to it. It's part of the game. We seen in the Miami Philly game get chippy a little bit earlier as we were watching before the game, so we knew what type of game it was. Especially when Dame came out with the comments he made as far as alterations. I mean altercations. And like I said, we knew with the right mindset. At halftime, we talked about it for a quick moment, but we wanted to get back focused and focus on the game.
Anthony, by my count, you and Jrue combined for 27 of the last 28. Just how much do you look forward to that type of opportunity, and how much did you miss being on this type of stage, being able to show the world what you're capable of?
Like I said, it was fun. Not too many people can be in a situation like this, and then to have a guy like Jrue do the stuff that he does, it's unbelievable. So to do it with this team, to do it under these circumstances where a lot of people counted us out after DeMarcus and everything like that, it's amazing. And we just got to get ready for the second round. Like I said, the crowd was amazing. It was an amazing feeling for me to go out and sweep these guys and play the way that I played, and had Jrue play the way he played. And the entire team, the entire series, the stuff we did defensively on the entire team, the stuff that we were able to do offensively to get a rhythm since game one, it's been great. But it's a great feeling for me to go out and like Doe say, build your legacy, be great. So it was a great time for me to show that.
Anthony, I know you touched on it after Game 3, but what was it like to have DeMarcus around and be able to share this experience with him?
It was great. He, without being on the floor, he's getting a taste of a playoff environment, playoff experience, and hopefully it's enough for him to come back. But it's just good to have the entire team here. I think the entire team here, and and do it with everybody doing it together.
I was going to ask on the same subject. They showed the photos from the locker room. It looks like he either spoke or was recognized. What was that after the game?
After the game?
With DeMarcus.
I don't think I was in there.
Yeah, yeah, he's always in the mix after the game.
But it looked like Alvin said something to him in front of the whole group of players. Like it was
Oh no, we were probably waiting on Miss B to come. So
They were just
That's his
talking.
little,
Yeah, they were just talking. That's cool.
thank
Cool.
you guys.